So I've been watching the pro CCP Shills for a number of years, right? You could say that I'm kind of obsessed with them. But anyway, on a serious note, I think that they're incredibly amusing and at the same time just really quite sad. I mean, all they ever bang on about is how great the parks are in China, right? You know, you don't get parks like this anywhere else in the world. Meanwhile, in the rest of the world, we all have parks and they're all nice, cool, safe places for us to just walk around, have a picnic, enjoy the day, like today. So it's really weird how they're constantly, talking about the parks, and that's not really a problem. It gets really, really weird when they start saying it's all because of the Chinese government that the parks are so amazing in China, as if anybody in any other country in the world walks around the park and then talks about, it's because of the government. It's all thanks to the government that this park is so great. It just doesn't happen, right? It just isn't a thing. But it is in the world of the China Shills. And it made me think, there must be some kind of financial incentive, some kind of monetary gain for shilling for a government. Hang on a minute. That's not a bad idea. It's shill time! Okay guys, so here I am. I've arrived into the UK on my 10-minute tourist visa that the government gave to me. And my hope is to make some propaganda videos for the UK government. And hopefully, they'll pay me for it. So here we go. And you see all sorts of things in a park like this. You see couples and friends just chilling, having fun, enjoying their life. And it's all thanks to the UK government, believe it or not. That's right, it might sound ridiculous thanking a government for a park, but it's true. It's true. The UK government made this park, and they made it for the people. You could say it's called People's Park, but it's not. It's called Hyde Park. You see this lake here? It has a very, very special story. It was made as part of a poverty alleviation effort from the UK government to alleviate poverty in the area. You see, there were many of these birds, these swans and these geese, and they had nowhere to go. There was no lake here. You could say that they were in extreme poverty, in a dire situation. But the UK government, they made this lake for the geese, for the swans, and for all birds, and even some humans to use. And that is why, let me just get the camera on me, and that is why the UK government is so amazing. Because they really, really care about the birds and alleviating poverty. Okay, so I bet you're thinking, he's walking around with a camera, right? On full display. Surely it's not safe. Surely it's not safe because, in the Western mainstream media and on Chinese state media, all they're ever talking about is how people in the UK are getting robbed left, right, and centre. Well, I can tell you that I'm safe. I'm perfectly safe in this park. And it's all thanks to the UK government. Thank you so much, UK government. You have made me feel really safe in this park. Safety is a priority of the UK government for all people while they're in the UK. It's not like that in other countries. And I would just like to thank the UK government for providing people with chairs to sit on in this park. That is just amazing. It just shows you how great the UK government really is. I mean, to provide free chairs for people to sit on, Doesn't cost a thing. Any other country they would charge you for the chairs, but here in the UK it's absolutely free and it's just amazing. Oh, and yeah. So as I was saying, the chairs are free and they're just amazing, and it's all thanks to the UK government. And the best thing about this park is the UK government cleans all of the grass, cleans up all of the geese shit. You won't find a single geese shit. Oh look, a boat! I really like boats. And the British government really cares about the people and the horses. They keep this sand absolutely spotless. You will not find a single bit of horse piss. Oh look, it's another boat. I really love boats. This park is nice and clean, and it's all thanks to the British government. You definitely will not find some horse shit. Oh look, more boats. Look, loads of boats. No horse shit to see here. Only boats. And the parks here in the UK are very clean, and you just won't find any disrespectful graffiti anywhere. Just nice, clean parks. Look over there. They're playing football. Football's coming home. And a lot of people, they say to me in the comments, they say, oh, why don't you criticize the UK government? It's because you can't, it's because you don't want to, right? Well, I'm sorry, but I can, but I just don't want to, because they are so amazing. Why would you criticize something that's perfect? And this patch of overgrown weeds and grass, it has a very special story. You see, they were going to build a massive infrastructure project right here. There was going to be a high-speed rail, or a new skyscraper, or a massive expressway, but the government stepped in and decided to just leave this. And that is why they left it to overgrow like this, to show that they really care about the people and their public parks, and they're not just going to build a massive infrastructure project here. And that is why the UK government is just so special. And the amazing British government also provides the common person with water. Look at this. That's magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. That's some real government-approved water right there. And just look at all of these trees. You just don't see trees like that in parks anywhere else in the world. Only here in the UK. It's just special. And guess who we're going to thank for that? Write in the comments if you know. Sitting under a tree, you just can't do that in any other park around the world. Only here in the UK. And I'd really just like to thank the British government. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are completely fed up with that parody, but it serves its purpose. It just really highlights how ridiculous the CCP's foreign shills really are. Walking around a park, praising a government for making that park instead of just appreciating the beauty of a park. It's so ridiculous, and it doesn't happen anywhere else in the world apart from these authoritarian countries where people really need to make a point about how good the government is, because the government absolutely sucks. What? And one more thing. Out of all of the parks that I've ever been to in China, I've never seen one that looks as good as this park here in the UK. So Shills, here's a little challenge for you. Why don't you find a park that looks better than this one, and I will eat my words. Honestly, it just won't happen. It's impossible. And don't be going to a park that's in a small area or one of those national parks. I'm talking about a park that's in a city.
You got me tripping. Ever since I saw you, I went slipping. Didn't even know you. Couldn't even breathe without you. It's how I'm feeling. All I ever wanted, you I'm digging. It's how you got me started. Couldn't even be without you. I wanna be by your side. That's what I'm trying to say. You got me breathless, got me breathless. When you do all the things you do to me, you got me reckless, got me reckless. When you say all the things you say to me, I know nothing. Ever since I wanted you, I went dripping. Never even wanted to. Couldn't even breathe without you. I ain't chilling. My head is spinning round. I went slipping. Never even wanted you. Now I can't be without you. I wanna be by your side. That's what I'm trying to say. You got me breathless, got me breathless. When you do all the things you do to me, you got me reckless, got me reckless. When you say all the things you say to me.